Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Project Life 2023. Today I'm working on week 19, and I decided to go a little bit outside of my Maggie Holmes kit, but not very far. So I happened to go to Michael's and I grabbed this paper pad on sale, very nice, and I thought I would use this card as the inspiration for the rest of my layout. So that is going to be my title card. And this is a print and cut Maggie Holmes style deer that I thought I would throw in. I also used the coordinating paper for the background and then one of the other flower papers in the background. And then I pulled this. This is an old Citrus Twist card. I think it's Citrus Twist. It might also be Ellie Edwards. I'm not sure. But I liked the muted pastels of it, and then I pulled a little bit of pink and like a corally pink orange, and then this was a Jen Hadfield sticker, Jen Hadfield, some random Citrus Twist die cuts that I had in my stash, and these are Jen Hadfield shopping stickers. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, it's like a shopping list sticker, and they weren't big enough, so I just layered two, and then I'm just going to cover the shopping list portion and use it as a journal spot instead. It's not quite the exact green, but that's okay. And because the metallic in this card and in this card is copper foil, I went into my stash and I grabbed just a big 12 by 12 sheet that I bought at Michael's, and I die cut the number 19. And then I was inspired to grab some of my washi tape and an old DIY embellishment I made with a paper punch. And I thought I would just put a pop of copper foil on there too. And then we've got like 1, 2, 3. I may pull the washi tape again, or I may just use like one of my tiny hole punches and just punch some hearts or something out of the scrap here. Grabbed, getting down to a very limited amount of my alpha and numeric stickers that are a good size. So I grabbed this. This was from a Christmas kit, I think, and it just had like a random assortment of white stickers, and I think the intent was so that you could kind of paint them or color them as you saw fit, but I decided to keep them white, and I'll just use that for my title. And some other Jen Hadfield stickers, some tiny words, Citrus Twist. This one's a real assortment, folks, so I will put you on fast forward while I get embellishing. My apologies for the lighting in this video. I had to turn off one of my overhead lamps, and it made things a bit orangey toned, but yeah, this was one of those weeks where you were really scrounging to find photos. So that large 4x6 in the bottom right is just a compilation of some of my favorite photos from TV shows when I was a kid. I'm probably dating myself by saying that, but there you go. In the end, I don't end up using that white sticker alphabet that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. The word week there, I just couldn't make it fit. So I opted to do the easy thing, and I think I ended up using those little pink tile alphas that are there. I just couldn't be bothered to fuss them, die cut something else. But I do end up putting that week on a card. I'll probably be using it soon, so. Really like the colors in this layout. I really like the pastels. It was a very dog-heavy week this week, as you can see. Yeah, it was one of those weeks where I took it ended up being a week with almost only dog photos on my phone, so I was scrounging to find something to fill that other space. So I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling off camera, just sticking down all those little things that I put on my stamp block. Gosh, it makes it go a lot faster when you pre-select things for a layout. I'm realizing how much of a chronic overthinker I am when it comes to making my project life. I flip through all of my stickers until I find just the right one. And then I'll go through and do the entire page and then look through all of my embellishments to find just the right one. So having a few little things curated and ready to go on the stamp block has really helped. It's another really good trick that I picked up from Inky Quill. So just if you're looking for teeny tiny little stars and hearts and that kind of thing, buy yourself a single hole punch that punches just that little shape. And boy, you can get a lot of mileage out of your scraps that way. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on tiny little stickers and stuff. And added bonus, your tiny embellishments always match the other parts of your layout. I keep having to pause the video because I'm yawning. I'm doing the voiceover in the evening, which is not something I usually do. And I'm fighting sleep, apparently. It's very early, so I don't know why I'm fighting sleep, but there you have it. Yeah, so I end up using these little pink tile alphas to just spell out the word week. And in the end, it's okay. I was really kind of hoping to use white there, but the deer ended up being a good fit there too. It's a really large embellishment, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to use it, but it works. So I'm happy that that's out of my stash and on a page. So I'm just going to stamp the date here. And I think off camera, I end up going to get a few of my Citrus Twist stamps that I love. And I haven't been using a lot of stamps lately, so it was kind of nice to incorporate those in the layout too. Those are going to end up on the lower 4x6 card. And I'm back. So I'm going to have to make this really quick because there's all sorts of stuff going on around the house right now. There's big trucks and stuff, and hubby's listening to TV on the other side of this wall. So this is week 19, all done. Off camera, I ended up doing some stamping on this card. It just felt like it needed a little something. And of course, I did all my journaling and stuff off camera. So that's it for me for today. Oh, before I go, I didn't end up using my letters. I'm going to leave them on my desk and see if I can build a card around them. And then that way they'll get used up. That's it for me for today, friends. Thanks, as always, for coming to hang out with me. And I will see you next video. Bye for now.